Welcome to Leveling Up with Lindsay, the podcast where we dive into leadership, small business, and everything in between. I'm Lindsay, your host and the proud owner of White Peony Boutique, a space created to empower women, build confidence, and foster meaningful connections. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a mom, a friend, or someone just looking for a little inspiration, this is your space to feel seen, supported, and inspired. Join me as we share stories, strategies, and a little bit of life's chaos while navigating what it truly means to level up in starting a business, relationship, and personal growth. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's level up together. Hey friends, it's Lindsay. I want to start today with something simple, something that reaches every single one of us. When people hear the word leader, they often think of manager, a coach, a director, or a business owner. But the truth is leadership is everywhere. And what I often say is we're all influencers. It is in how you talk to your kids before school. It is in the energy you bring when you walk into a room. It is in the way you treat the server at lunch or how you speak about someone when they're not in the room. It's how you choose to respond when something goes wrong. And whether you stand tall for what's right when no one else is paying attention. It's how you choose to respond when something goes wrong and whether you stand tall for what's right when no one else is paying attention. That is leadership. Those quiet behind the scenes moments, they define you far more than the spotlight ever will. And here's the thing. Becoming a better leader doesn't require a fancy course or a long checklist. It's actually very simple. It's how you show up, how you treat people, and how you choose to handle those moments that matter the most. So today we're keeping it simple and real as we talk about what it actually means to be a better leader. Leadership isn't something you earn. It's something you practice. It's how you speak when no one is listening. It's the tone you use when you're tired. It's how you handle feedback with humility or with ego. It's what you do when things don't go your way. And it's how you carry yourself with integrity, even when no one would know if you didn't. That's leadership. And that's why anyone, absolutely anyone, can be one. You don't have to own a business, manage a team, or hold a title. You lead every time you influence a moment with your character. Maybe it's a high schooler showing a new coworker the ropes. Maybe it's a mom diffusing a tough situation at home with calm instead of chaos. Maybe it's a coach reminding their players that effort matters more than their talent. Leadership is simply influence, and the best influence comes from the heart. Now, let's talk about a few ways anyone can become a better leader, starting right now today. No long to-do list. Just 3 simple shifts that can completely change how you lead and how others feel around you. Habit number 1, lead with listening. We live in a world that talks a lot, but listens very little. Everyone wants to feel heard. Everyone wants to feel seen. Great leaders don't rush to fix things. They slow down long enough to understand. I've seen this play out in my own world so many times. Sometimes a team member doesn't need advice, they just need space to talk it through. And when they do, 9 times out of 10, they find the answer themselves. Listening builds trust faster than any title will ever. When people feel heard, they stop needing to be managed. They will definitely start wanting to grow. Habit number 2, lead by example, especially when it's inconvenient. The strongest leaders don't demand excellence, they model it. That means staying true to your standards even when it's hard, even when no one else is watching. Maybe it's picking up the small things that are overlooked. Maybe it's the way you speak kindly to a frustrated customer or how you hold yourself accountable when something falls short. Real leadership doesn't shout, it shows. People don't remember what you said, they remember what you modeled. And lastly, habit number 3, lead with heart. See the person, not the position. Whether you're leading a store, a classroom, a team, or a family, everyone you guide is carrying something you might not see. Leading with heart doesn't mean lowering your standards at all. It means pairing accountability with compassion. Sometimes that means noticing when someone's struggling and taking an extra moment to ask how they're doing. Sometimes it means celebrating effort, not just the results. And sometimes it means believing in someone a little longer than they believe in themselves. You lead best when you see people for who they're becoming and not just who they are today. So here's the truth no one talks about enough. The hardest person you'll ever lead is actually yourself. Your tone, your energy, your example, they set the temperature for everyone around you. So before we talk about leading others, we have to ask ourselves, how do people feel after being led by me today? Do they feel calm? Do they feel hurried? Do they feel inspired or drained? Do they feel valued or overlooked? Because leadership starts before you ever speak. It starts with your presence. You cannot pour peace into people if you're running on chaos yourself. So give yourself grace to reset, reflect, and realign. That's not selfish either. That's stewardship. So how do you become a better leader? You slow down enough to see people. You listen when it would be easier to speak. You lead by example, not ego. You show kindness in moments that don't require it. You stand tall for what's right even when no one is watching. That's it. That's the simple truth about being a better leader. Whether you're leading a team of 20, a classroom of 10, or a household of 2, leadership is love in action. And the best leaders, they don't just make people better at what they do, they make people better at who they are. So this week, I want to challenge you to find one small way to lead with intention, whether that's at work, at home, or in your own reflection. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be heart first. That's where better leadership will begin. It's really that simple. So thank you so much for tuning in to Leveling Up with Lindsay today. If this episode encouraged you today, share it with someone else who's leading in any capacity and remind them that what they do every single day truly does matter. Until next time, stay grounded, stay grateful, and keep leading with heart. Thank you for listening. If you found this information helpful, please share it with a friend. If you're looking for more information on the topics we covered, please head to the show notes below. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a 5-star rating and review, this would help this mission and our journey to get started. Let's make today and every day an opportunity to level up. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep striving, and keep making a difference.